Hey everybody, welcome to Finally the Friday Live. We got a lot of things that we're going to be talking about today. So as this countdown goes, this is your time to like the video, to share the video with your following on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or wherever you share your videos. Also, make sure that you check that description box. There's always some good information down there. Give me just a little bit of time, you guys, and we're going to be getting this party started. Shout out to my Patreon. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Don't forget to order your custom Bestoke Styling merch. That's right, we have merch. Just click the link down below in the description box and order your Bestoke Styling merch today. Thank you to everybody who has joined me already in the chat. Please make sure as you come in, you hit the like button. And again, sharing is caring, so please share this video out. We got a few things that we're going to be talking about. And of course, I already know that y'all are excited to hear my thoughts on the Falynn Goubodia interview with Up at Adam. But before we get into that, we're going to have some discussions, honey, because these real housewives are trying to stay in the vlog. All right, make sure that you're liking this video. We only got, 35 seconds. 35 seconds until we get this party started. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Finally Be Friday Live. You know, this is my live I do every Friday at 4 o'clock where I discuss all the hot topics, all the things that are hitting the blogs and that I feel like talking about. Today I got a few little topics that I want to talk about. Most of them I found on the Instagram, so that's always fun because there's always something happening over on Instagram. I want to first off say thank you to everyone who has joined me. Shout out to Thea's Bunch, Triple C, Russell Earl, our Patreon in the building, Keisha Comedy Set. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Please don't forget to hit that like button as you enter in. And we're just going to go ahead and get this conversation started. Okay. What we going to start with, you guys? As you see on the thumbnail, as you can see on the thumbnail, let me put my glasses on because I be trying to be cute for y'all, so I start the video off without my glasses so you can see, especially if I actually did beat my face for once, so you can see this beat. Okay, but now that you done seen it, now I can see. Now I can see what's going on. Okay. Let's start off with some of these hot topics, these Instagram topics that I've been saving and seeing throughout this week. The first one is this video of this girl putting Nair in her boyfriend's shampoo, y'all. I'm finna play it for y'all because this is just about as dingy. Because I don't understand what she thought was going to happen. Like, people. Let me share this for y'all. This is so stupid. People are so stupid. Let me tell you. So she has Cater to You playing in the background of this video. I guess she wanted to go viral. It's working. She made it to the shade room. You can see she is putting a healthy amount of Nair into the shampoo. And her boyfriend has dreads. He has locks, you guys. Look at that. A full lock. A full lock. Just came out. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just in up here like what she thought. So listen to her video, y'all.
When he found out what I had did to his head, he left. And I haven't seen him since. And today I got this picture. So he wound up having to get his head shaved. And I feel so bad, y'all. Like, I really feel bad about it. Like, I really, really do. But he don't want to talk to me or nothing. Can y'all please go to his page? Y'all plead with me. Go tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say except I'm sorry. I really felt like when it started, his hair started coming out, I felt like I went too far. But now I really feel like I went too far. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all go tell him I'm sorry, please. Help me.
Y'all, are y'all gonna go over to his page and tell him that she's sorry? I'm not. What did you think was gonna happen? I'm confusion. Look now. She clearly is from New Orleans. You hear it all in her voice. What y'all be drinking down there in New Orleans? I know it ain't all of y'all. I know it can't be all of y'all. But between her and Gorilla Glue Girl, I ain't gonna go down there to get my hair done because y'all don't know what y'all are doing. I don't blame him for not talking to you. He had locks, not like no baby starter locks. He had locks, and you just now he out here looking like Funky Dineva. He out here bald. Yeah, people are crazy. So no, I'm not gonna go to his TikTok and flood him to take you back. Cause he would be a fool if he did. Cause you was a fool for what you did. So, but once the dreads start coming out, I felt like I took it too far. No, it's Sherlock. Like, what in the world? People are crazy. Speaking of hair, I wanted to talk about this other little thing that kind of went viral. I believe it was also on the Shade Room. No, this was on the Neighborhood Talk. And it brought up a discussion, honey, in the chat, in the comment section. So I want to hear what y'all have to say. And so let me share my screen so y'all can see it. Y'all ain't Y'all ain't going to his page. I know not. I know not. Child, girl, you about cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, so y'all see the post here. And so this is a text between a client and a stylist. And so the client reaches out. Oh, and look, they from New Orleans too. Look, I'm just saying. I don't trust New Orleans at this point. No shade. Love y'all. I'm just saying. Anywho, so the text goes, hey, how are you? I'm from New Orleans. I'm in Dallas this week trying to get my hair done. I wanted to get a ponytail for a wedding. Would you happen to have any availability? And so you see the picture of what she wants. So the stylist responds, there's a booking website in my bio. So the client responds, just book for Thursday. The stylist says, you don't have to tell me when you book. Just read the policy and send deposit and it's booked. So the question was, neighbors, was this stylist being rude? I'm going to give y'all a second to comment your opinion in the chat. Was this stylist being rude? Comment that down below. Speaking of comments, hi CNN family. Thank you so much for joining. I see you. I see we got some people also tuning in from Facebook. So hi, Facebook family, if you're joining us from over there or from, I think I'm also on my backup page on YouTube. So wherever you're following or watching from, make sure you comment it down. Say, hey, like the video, love the video over there on Facebook. Just give me some support. But yeah, so as far as this debate, yes, the stylist was being rude, in my opinion. As a professional stylist, as a person who does have a booking website, sometimes people just want to have interaction with you. They don't feel comfortable with just sending money blindly to someone who they have had absolutely no contact with. I could understand that. Just because you have a booking website doesn't mean, sometimes stylists say they don't see it. So just confirming, hey, I reached out to you. That's me who just booked. You know what I'm saying? Because like, for instance, I have a booking website. Let's say you book on there and you're a new client. I don't know who you are. So this is a way to let you know, hey, I text you. That's also me. So the stylist was rude in this second response where she goes, you don't have to tell me, just send a deposit and it's booked. All you got to do is say, thank you. I'll see you on Thursday. Please don't forget to send your deposit so that I can confirm. You know, that is how you be professional. I think that a lot of times, and I've been watching a few different horror stories over here on YouTube about hairstylists, just because like I just enjoy kind of seeing it. I think I might do a mashup video or something up on it, because there are definitely some horror stories out here when it comes to other stylists, and it's because we've lost a sense of professionalism. I think a lot of times stylists get upset because they feel like, oh, people don't take me seriously. Everybody wants to discount us. Everybody wants to treat us any old kind of way. But at the same time, you're not holding yourself to a professional standard. So how can you expect someone else to treat you professionally and with this high regard if you don't do the same? It's something as simple as that. If I were the client, I would cancel my appointment because I don't like your, and then you could be doing bomb hair, you know what I'm saying? But if I don't like how you interact with me before I even sit in the chair, and I mean this, and I say this from the stylist aspect and from the client aspect, then I'm not going to go with it. If you are a client that comes at me rude and aggressive and abrasive, I'm going to, nah, you know what? I don't have that available. I will not be able to fit you in. I'm so sorry. But if, you know what I'm saying? And as a client, if you are booking with a stylist and you feel like they're being rude off the jump, honey, you don't need that kind of negative energy in your hair either. Okay? What he say on Two Could Play That Game? Energy is transferable. The last thing you want is somebody who's rude and ratchet all up in your scalp. Okay? I wouldn't want them in my scalp. I don't know about y'all. I take my scalp seriously. Okay? Russ says wording definitely could have been better, but I think whenever something is written or text, you never know how the other person will read it or take it. That is true. That's why there should be some set client responses. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you are running a business, because things can be misconstrued and taken out of context and things like that. I've seen I saw another post where like a client read it wrong, and so now she was upset. But a simple great, I will see you on Thursday, make sure that you book da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You have to maintain, because clients can text you now instead of calling and going through receptionists and stuff. There has become this lackadaisical feeling of familiarity, and that is not true. You're still holding a business, so you still should speak professionally. That's my opinion. That's how I strive to run my business. You might be able to say a lot of things about me. You could come in, you might say that you didn't like how your hair was done. You might say that. That's fine. But what you will not be able to say is that I gave you terrible customer service from start to finish. That's not something that you'll be able to say. If someone did say it, I'm like, I can count maybe on one hand how many times I have gotten rude with the client, because that's just not how I operate professionally. It's just not. Even when I'm like, all right, as a matter of fact, I can legitimately remember one time where I was just like, oh, I'm done. And if I were any other stylist, she probably would have got cussed out. But I was just like, I'm done. I can't think of any. So it's just about having some professional decorum in my opinion. I see that some of y'all agree. Hi, Mia Douglas. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I just took y'all seen I've been wearing a wig, a Bestoke styling custom wig, by the way, all week, and so it's time for me to get my scalp together. I told y'all I'm serious about my scalp, so it's time for me to get my scalp together. So I was like, let me let it breathe today. Let me let Diva breathe today, honey. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got over here in my Instagram saves, because I saved quite a few things. Oh, okay, yes. So have y'all heard? I'm sure you have. Trina and Eve are doing a versus battle. Who asked for it? I'm just saying, who asked for it? Don't get me wrong. Love Eve. Respect. Love some of the songs that Trina has given. Some of them. I'm there, But I'm not. I ain't gonna go out my way to watch it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That, to me, this is like the weirdest combination. At this point, in my opinion, y'all are just grasping at straws, because Eve and Trina together. Okay. If you like it, I love it, honey. Let me see what y'all saying. I guess maybe y'all asked for it. Let me see if y'all, because I didn't ask for this. And I don't want it. And if you brought it as a gift to me, I would return it. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Keisha. Love you back. Russ, did you ask for it? Because I didn't ask for it. Oh, okay, Triple C. Wait, okay. You excited for the battle. So you just love versus. Okay. And that, it's fun. It's fun to go down memory lane, but I just feel like, after a year of doing versus, we can kind of see that we are just grasping for straws now. I'm just saying, We had some heavy hitters, you know, the Teddy Rileys, the Baby Faces, Snoop Dogg, you know, we had some heavy hitters out here, and now we are getting Trina, the baddest. And yes, Trina has been around since the slip and slide days. But if you can honestly, without using Google, put 6 Trina songs in the chat right now, I'm going to Cash App you. Do not use Google. I'm talking about quick. Rattle them off. 6 Trina songs in my chat right now. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Yes, so Soulja Boy and Bow Wow after that. This is what I mean when I say grasping at straws. Because ain't this supposed to be 20 songs? 20? I mean, don't get me wrong. Soulja Boy, he got more hits than we give him credit for, but I ain't going to give him 20. Alright. Triple C says, I'm not really seeing it as a competition anymore. They used to do well pairing them up. Now they just putting anyone together. That's my thing. At least like be on the same. I don't know who Eve would go against. But Trina, you know, Trina and Kaya, that to me, that is more equally yoked. That's better at where we going. Rest, don't you go on Google. You forfeiting your prize. I just want to see what the people thought, because when I saw it, I was like, okay. One last thing before we get into some housewives topics. Gary Owen has finally addressed the accusations from his ex-wife Kenya about being a deadbeat father. Now, they have been together for 23 years, married for 17 years, according to him. And he said, and so the divorce has gotten kind of ugly. We've been seeing each of them come out. Well, not each of them, actually. She has really been the only one that has been coming out lately and really voicing her opinion on him. So the post that she made was she added him. Oh, Lord, let me take a sip of water because, honey, she done wrote a doggone monologue. Give me a second. Okay, I had to wet my whistle before I go and read y'all all of this that she got to say. She asks him and she says, I've never gone to the media. The media goes looking for the paperwork. I've allowed you to tell your family, friends, and fans any false narrative that you want and need it to be about us, the relationship, and our kids, because I don't care or feel the need to defend or explain myself. You and I know what it really is, exclamation point. But when you go and make these dumb passive-aggressive posts and these insensitive ass t-shirts, I am triggered, and you now have my attention. You haven't supported us since April 1st. Nothing, nada, zero, not electric, water, gas, not insurance, medical, dental, life, car, house, etc. Not groceries, not maintenance for the house, not the gas or maintenance of the cars, not the platinum card I got for us because you wanted one and you couldn't get one on your own. Not the cell phone you had for 23 years. Instead, you just got another phone number and didn't pay the bill. All of our bills are attached to my social security number and credit. You have paid the $4,500 mortgage that is attached to your social security number and credit for the first time, but that is it. You haven't seen your daughter in over 6.5 months. You haven't seen your son in over 4 months. This is your choice. You do remember us, right? Question marks. I guess we were useful when your content was needed or when I allowed you to live your best life while I stayed back with our kids, the house, and taking care of the business. This is what it is after 23 years of being the only ones to have your back 100% all of the time. Wow! Exclamation point. The new you is a mofo. Do you even recognize right anymore? You've shown lack of care for me, maintaining the financial stability and emotional support for our kids. I'm the only person that has always protected you and treats and you treat me like this says more about your character than any of your antics. You are not a good guy, so cut it out and get a shirt that says deadbeat. I will let you get back to living your best life, lying, clout chasing, side chicks, and looking for a black celebrity friend group. Hashtag, I give you zero problems. Hashtag, no lies told. Hashtag, don't be late for the court date. What y'all got to say about what Kenya said, honey? She put him on blast. I will say she said that she never goes to media, but Miss Kenya was the one that went to the media and accused Claudia Jordan of being of Claudia Jordan's friend of being Gary Owens' side chick. So technically, Kenya, you have gone to the media. But anyway, I digress. All that's what she said. And so Gary has responded. He went and did an interview on the Wendy Williams show. I'm not going to play it. I was going to play it, but it's like a little long clip, and I just don't feel like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and paraphrase it for you. Basically, he said, number one, he don't have kids. He has adults. His children are grown. So how can he be a deadbeat to grown adults? Also, with having grown adult people, sometimes you might go months without seeing your parents. He has been on the road, so that's just kind of where things go. He says, but he still is in communication with his children, and that he just wants to make that clear so that child support can't be brought up. Now, he ain't addressed anything about not paying any of their shared expenses, but he said he is not, nor has he ever been a deadbeat dad. He's not a deadbeat dad now, and he wasn't a deadbeat dad back when they were together, and he would fly in he would go to a show, then fly in to go to their son's basketball game, and then fly out to go to another show. I think that this is just messy. I truly do prefer when these type of relationships, especially with older couples, were just handled behind the scenes. No one is asking for this. No one is asking for this. And honestly, I have not seen Gary come out and say anything like, maybe he wore a t-shirt. I don't know. I didn't see this t-shirt. You know how that goes. But how about log out of social media? Just in general, you guys, if you're going through something really, really tough and really, really hard, I can tell you one of the places that you don't need to be, and that will be Instagram. As a matter of fact, the first place you don't need to be is Twitter, because Twitter is toxic. But then Instagram, okay? And throw Facebook in there with it. Just how about just log out of all your social medias, because this ain't nothing about business, okay? But Gary, we do know that you have a history of having bad credit. He said that in his own comedy special. So please don't be over there trying to tear up her credit just because yours was shot to the hell, okay? That ain't right either. That ain't right. I think that is it, though. I think that's all of our non-housewife related topics. So before we get into the housewives, because we got a few things to say about the housewives, I want to give a shout out to my Patreons, those that are in the chat and those that will be watching on the playback. Remember, shout out to my Patreons. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Have y'all seen these videos? These pictures of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Try to fuck it down even. The Real Housewives of Potomac. They were posted on the Neighborhood Talk, the Shade Room, and apparently this was a photo shoot with Teflar, Ugg, and all of the wives from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I don't know this Telfar person. I said Teflar, like Teflar jacket. Telfar. I know that he has like a purse or something that's supposed to be like really expensive and a hot thing. I don't know this person, but okay, that's who they are doing this shoot with. And are these pictures giving what they're supposed to give? Let's go through and look at them, okay? All right. You see this first one here. You see it. You can see the new girl over there on the steps. All right. Okay. Is it giving what you're wanting it to give? They got their Uggs on, they're working out. Is it giving what you okay, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna see, maybe it gets better. Oh, darn it, I was hoping it would get better. What is happening here? What in the orgy energy are we okay? Okay, Wendy looks okay. She ain't got a neck. No, I don't have a neck. Okay. But y'all, giving fun, giving light, giving free. Is that what we're giving? What do y'all think? What do y'all think of these pictures? What do you think about Ladies of Potomac's photo shoot for In Style magazine? I wish I could say that I knew where they were going. I wish I could say that like I knew the vision. Like creatively, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could say, oh, this is what they're trying to portray. I don't know what's trying to be portrayed here. So in this first picture, we have sequin and then the UGG and the Telfar thing together. Okay, so maybe we're trying to give luxury. Why is his belly button out? Okay, I'm trying to focus. Okay, maybe we're trying to give luxury and comfort at the same time, because we have like over here with Candiace with the sequin and then the jean and then we got like the t-shirts with the sequin. Who styled this? Who styled this? Giselle? I'm confusion. I don't know what the direction. This is the best picture of the group. This is the best picture of the group. And but overall, I just don't know what this was trying to give. I don't know what the direction was. Y'all, maybe y'all know. Maybe y'all can save it for me. Maybe y'all can make me like it, because I don't. Maybe y'all can like give me the vision. Give me the vision. And you already know people in the chat had their things to say. So on the Jasmine brand, one of the things that was said by a viewer was that Telfar tagged the creative team behind this photo shoot yesterday, and they were all non-black! Exclamation point. That's where the disconnect lies in that shoot. You can't have a black brand that celebrates blackness with a white creative director, producer, set designer, and photographer. I saw this comment and I just wanted to address it really quick, because everything isn't because black people aren't used. I just want to say that. Number one, UGG is not a black brand, so I don't get why. I don't get why you would expect that. My thing is, to me, this falls down to whoever the creative director was and whoever the stylist was on the shoot. To me, that's where the disconnect starts in this shoot here. You know what I'm saying? I just saw that comment and I found it interesting, because like, I don't know if, there would have been a different outcome had these people been black people. I don't like what I was seeing to begin with. You see what CNN family is saying, you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the gentle reminder. Hey, Sister Talk TV, thank you for joining. They say, saw the pictures and I didn't really like them. Yeah, no. And I mean, I really want to like them. Like, I really want to. I want to. Hold on. I think Wendy was giving face. I think Robin was trying to give face. Giselle always just looks like, as pretty as she is, it's like, it's a shame that as pretty as she is, she be looking a mess. And look at her back there. She look out of place. And why you got put to the back, girl? Candiace trying to give you some leg. Okay. I don't think I think the girls did the best they could. I honestly just think it was the styling. I just think it was the styling. Hi, thick girl. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Karen and Wendy did look good. Wendy said, honey, y'all are not. I'm coming back this second season snatched up. Now, some people are speculating that she got like a nose job and like a BBL or something. I don't know. It's like some surgery, some mommy makeover style surgery done. I don't know if that's true or not. Because we do have to remember that she literally had just had a baby when we were first introduced to her. So, of course, she's not going to look how she looks once she done got herself back together all the way. But Wendy's looking good this season for sure. She's looking good. Am I going to have any sympathy for her when the season starts? No, I will not. No, I will not, because you should have never sided with the green-eyed bandits last year. So now that they're turning on you, honey, because you wanted to be against Monique last year, I will not have any sympathy for you. But speaking of Monique Samuels has actually just come out with an interview, and we're going to talk about it. So she says that Bravo tried to ban her from doing press after she quit RHOP, and that she was treated less than a human. So shout out to the Jasmine brand. They say former Real Housewives of Potomac star Monique Samuels is calling out Bravo for the alleged ill treatment the network put her through. As y'all know, she left at the end of last season, honey, after the reunion. Now, she said she didn't need this little check. Her husband has a great portfolio, and they ain't in need of nothing over there. So she said, quote, during this interview, she said, quote, "You would think after being quiet for almost a year, I would be allowed now that we can talk about it to talk about it. I was not even given press opportunities. They tried to ban me from doing press. It was just craziness. I was like, the disrespect, exclamation point. I just like they were treating, I just felt like they were treating me less than a human." In a separate interview with Basketball Wives alumna Tammy Roman, Monique Samuels elaborates more on her press blackball. Look, I'm sorry. It's so hard for me to say B words right now because I have this super sticky lip gloss on. So I'm just like, my lips are sticking together as I say B words. But okay. Press blackball allegations against Bravo, she said. Quote, "I would have to fight so hard behind the scenes all the time just to use my platform. I was getting turned down for interviews and being told by some people requesting me for press. Quote, I was told you weren't available, or they told me I couldn't interview you." She continued, "I don't miss it. Even when they started filming, the thought of trying to prepare my life for cameras and everything else in my life that I have going on with my businesses that I've been working hard on, I can't even imagine the whole tug of war. I will never be back on that show because too much has happened. And to me, if people were really genuine and they really feel any type of remorse as they try to hold me accountable at a time that I wasn't ready. Some of these ladies have done some really nasty, disgusting things, and I've not had one apology in my direction. My husband has not been apologized to. We don't feel we were treated unfairly. We were treated unfairly. There we go. Without a shade of doubt, we were. If you could have heard some of the questions that weren't shown, it was like guns a-blazing in my direction. So that's what Monique had to say in a few of her latest interviews. And here are my thoughts about it. I think Bravo has already been getting a lot of bad press with everything that's going on with Mariah Hook from Married to Medicine and I was going to say Giselle, Lord. Mariah Hook and Nene leaks. And so they don't want anyone who was estranged from the network. I could understand why they wouldn't want anyone who's estranged from the network to be out speaking on them. I do believe that Monique was treated unfairly last season. I feel like they villainized her and demonized her in a way that they should not have done. And no one was holding any accountability. If y'all watched my Real Housewives of Potomac reviews last season, y'all already know exactly how I feel about it. I wasn't here for none of that foolishness last year. I felt like Giselle had used this to her advantage to finally get other people against Monique, like she had been against Monique since the very beginning. I do feel like that, at the reunion, no one was holding any kind of, like, they wanted her to hold all the accountability and no one else had to. And the thing about it was she never denied owning her wrong and where she was wrong. Meanwhile, you have other people on the cast who never acknowledge they're wrong or what they're doing, and things that we've seen on camera and have heard about from behind the scenes. So in all honesty, I think that Bravo was legit just trying to save themselves, because if they were to allow her to speak, she was going to blast them, which is, what she's doing right now. It's what she's doing right now. But Monique will bounce back. She'll be fine. She got, like I said, she got the ducats, she got the coins, and at this point, you're no longer on the show, so there's no point in continuing to speak on the show. And I say that for Monique and for Nene and for Mariah. I don't think Monique is like trying to get on the same bandwagon as Nene and as Mariah, but there's definitely some underhandedness over there at that Bravo network. And it is what it is. Will it stop me from watching the new season of Real Housewives of Potomac? It ain't. But I'm still Team Monique. I'm with her. Well, where's my I'm with her? I'm with her. Speaking of, let's continue on with our conversation about the Real Housewives of Potomac. While we're talking about them, some more Housewives of Potomac. Excuse me. Wait. I just saw this comment. Giselle looked like a light-skinned Storm from Marvel with a jiggly neck. What you will not do is disrespect Storm like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Giselle could never. No, ma'am. Okay? We will not. There will be no Storm slander over here on this channel. Y'all know I love me some Storm. There will be no Storm slander over here. Look, you done gave me the hiccups. Lord. And got me riled that quick. Lord, have mercy. Okay, hold on now. Woo, okay. The last story before we get into the main topic of today, which of course is the Falynn interview, are some more Real Housewives of Potomac wives. Candiace Dillard has recently spoken out and said that her co-star Ashley Darby doesn't get as much hate from fans because she's light-skinned. There, I said it. Shout out to Jasmine Brown once again. I love Jasmine Brown. Y'all already know that. Is this a interview? Oh no, hush. So there was a reel on Instagram, and a fan wrote under the reel, quote, "This reel shows how reckless Ashley's mouth has been and still is, yet Candiace was the villain and ganged up on by so many fans. It's crazy how Ashley was, in my opinion, worse, but people want to ignore that. I wonder why." Candiace responded and said, "Because she's light-skinned. There. It is what it there. It is what said. It was said." Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I got confused with her writing. Because she's light-skinned. There. It was said. I said it. Now, let's see how fast it gets around. Excuse me. She received mixed reactions, as some fans agreed with her, while others made it clear they didn't. While I'm reading these reactions, y'all know what I want you to do. Comment below your opinion, especially if you watch the show. So some of the reactions were, when it was her turn, we hated her too. Let's see. Child, we got you. We've been saying it for you. They act obtuse all they want. We can clearly see the difference. Ashley is closer to Wyatt, so her antics are praised and rewarded. Ashley can defend her creep husband, and viewers still go up for her. Ashley has never been aggressive or thrown knives, Candiace, but she enables her sexually deviant husband, and we are not here for it. But I don't think it's about color, in my opinion. Bravo needs to kick Michael off the show, period. Someone says, yep, child, if your mama was homeless, they would have had a field day. Someone else says, but you're light. Never mind. And someone else says, don't forget half white. So that was some of the comments. Hold on. I have a comment over here. Let me see. Hi, John, Jogdom Slackin. I guess you're new to the chat. Hi. Let's see. Say, why do BLM stay silent when the black youth are killing each other and every day here in London? Thought silence was violence. It's like we want out here. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know anything about what's going on in London. I can't speak on anything that's going on in London. I think all of the violence that's happening is sickening and a sign of the end of days, as my grandmama would say. But if you have a platform, it starts with the people that are right there in the community. We don't have to wait on celebrities or activists or anyone specifically to speak out on injustices. If you see something going wrong, that is the benefit of us all having social media and we all can have a platform. So speak out on your platform. That's why I try to make sure that if I see something that hits home to me, I speak out on it. And that's why also I make sure that I offer some resources in my description box up under my videos. So I don't know what's going on over there in London. I apologize. But back to Candiace and Ashley. I think Candiace is reaching. Okay. And let's refresh some memory on last year when we on the reunion from the Real Housewives of Potomac, there was a conversation about colorism. There was a conversation about it. And wasn't Candiace one of the ones who said that she had not experienced it on the cast? Am I wrong? Do I have that wrong? Y'all tell me if I have that wrong, because I'm pretty sure they tried to bring up colorism last year and the use of the word aggressive and the connotations behind the use of those type of words. And they said that there was no colorism and everyone was acting like they don't know where this came from. But now all of a sudden, Candiace is under post hollering colorism. Make it make sense. Cause like my boy Alex Rogers says, Pepperidge Farm remembers. We remember. You were the main one last year saying that there was no colorism. So don't sit up here and try to say that it is now. Probably because you and Ashley are getting into it. And let's be clear. I can't speak for anybody else, but I can speak for she, me, her. This one right here. And I drag Ashley every chance I get. If y'all will watch just, I don't know, a few weeks ago we were over here on my channel talking about how crazy Ashley sounded about trying to tell people who have children, multiple children, grown children. We called her out for trying to tell people how to parent their child. People definitely go in on Ashley. Ashley's not a fan favorite at all. Ashley was actually the villain up until you, Candiace, came with your victimhood. So I'm trying to understand, like, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun type of situation. Make it make sense now, because it don't make sense to me. Candiace, baby, no. Y'all kill me. Just like with that post I said about the UGG and Teflon and the photo shoot. Look, stop trying to make everything a black-white issue or a colorism issue, because it waters down when there are actually issues. It waters it down. You know, it makes everything, oh, here we go again. Because, Candiace, people are going at you because you be wrong. And your mouth be reckless. And then with Ashley, we go at Ashley too because she be wrong. And her mouth is reckless. I don't think anyone holds any sympathy. Now, it'd been completely different. Candiace, I would have been on your side had you been calling out Giselle and Robin's antics, specifically Giselle. Had you been calling out how they puppeteer and orchestrate everything and we all can see it, but they never get called out, all right, then I would give it to you. Then I'd be like, hey, Candiace ain't told no lie, baby. But calling on Ashley, boo, you picked the wrong horse in this fight, in this race. You picked the wrong horse, boo. I'm sorry. What y'all got to say? The girl say Candiace is always reaching. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Right. Okay. I thought I wasn't tripping, because I could have sworn that last year when that whole conversation came up, she was one of the main ones. Because I remember, as a dark-skinned woman, she's a dark. Someone said she's light-skinned. She's not light-skinned. I consider her to be a dark-skinned woman. But as one of the darker women on the cast, I was confusion, like why I'm confusion. I tell you, YouTube gets on my nerves the second. When I say the second you even say colorism, limited, yellow, the second you even say it, but whatever. That's what we talk about over here on my channel, and sometimes we talk about race issues. As a matter of fact, a lot of times we talk about race issues and we talk about them candidly and honestly. And Candiace, boo, you're reaching. Andrea says she been reaching. I wonder if her arms ain't tied. Look, because she do, that's a reach. That's a hard reach. You say she's their puppet, so she's not going to call them out. And that's the thing. They can, like, Giselle can literally be Geppetto over there with them women on the Real Housewives of Potomac. And they are all so oblivious to it. Like, they're all so oblivious to it. And now this season, we're going to see Giselle doing what Giselle does, which is trying to tear down anyone who she cannot control or is intimidated by, and she's going to have an issue with Wendy all season. It's the blueprint for her. It's the blueprint. Hatchet Harry, hi, thank you for joining. Good evening, ladies. So glad I just came across this channel. As this beautiful woman just pointed out, all life matters. I do believe all life matters. I don't know if I said all lives matter. But I do believe all lives matter, and I do believe that Black lives matter as well. And we need to make sure that we keep that understood. She wears light skin makeup sometimes. Not wear light skin makeup. It's a highlight. It's a highlight. Say hey, highlight. Highlight them cheeks. Highlight the under eye. Maybe that's what it is. Her makeup do be too heavy for her face. It's like her makeup wears her and she doesn't wear her makeup. I be liking where she's where she's trying to go, not necessarily when she gets there though. I don't know. Yes, she is that same person who wished demise on someone. Yes, that is Candiace. But we can't speak about the vile things that come out of her mouth. You can't drag her for the vile things that come out of her mouth. Can't. Don't. No. Because she's the victim, remember? She's the victim. All right, I'm done with Candiace, girl. You wrong. You tend to be, though. You tend to be. I blame the parents. Before we go ahead and get into this Falynn interview, I want to say thank you again to everybody who has come in. Thank you for the likes. I see that we got plenty of likes on the video. Please share this video if you have a YouTube channel and you can share. I would appreciate it. And remember that I do have merch.
Don't forget to order your custom bespoke styling merch. That's right, we have merch. Just click the link down below in the description box and order your bespoke styling merch today.
All right, so Falynn did this interview. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Don't judge me, okay? Got a lot of mucus. But Falynn did this interview with Up and Adam. What was it? A 45-minute interview? A 45-minute interview with Up and Adam. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you like the TI is, just in case you didn't watch it. She said nothing worth saying, nothing. They done hyped it, and I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that they were gonna hype this doggone interview up and make it seem like it was gonna be all of these things, and she was gonna say all of this stuff, and I just knew nothing gonna come out her mouth worth nothing. But I took notes because there are a few things I just want to discuss, although honestly, I ain't get much from the interview. I'm just saying. That's how I felt about it right there. That's how I felt about this stupid interview. All right, just a few things. Where are we gonna start? Let's start with, okay, she said that she felt like she was used by the network. And again, this is something she said she felt like she was used by the network. She said that she had some things that she specifically told producers that she did not want to happen, especially happening in her home. And she felt like then next thing you know, all of those things were happening in her home. So she felt disrespected. She felt used by them. And it was not the best of experiences. Some of those things. So she's referring specifically to the episode where they had the Halloween party at her house. And Latoya Forever was in there, honey, acting the fool. She did refer to, she said on the interview, she said a castmate was calling her a racial slur. But that's not something that we had not heard before. We actually heard about that. What blog was it? I feel like I did a whole live about it at one point when I did a review on the show. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we knew that Latoya had done that. And so she said, that was not shown. That is what made her, flip out and act a fool. Because not only was she being called out of her name, not only was her husband being called out of his name and talked about. Also, all of this was happening right in her son's bedroom, so her sons could hear all of the commotion and what was going on. So that's kind of the reason why she spazzed out the way she did. I did not blame her at all for her spaz out, if I remember correctly, because you wouldn't have been in my house acting like that, and that's just on period. You can't sit up here and disrespect someone in their house and then be like shocked when they nut up on you, and that goes for your real house or your internet house. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna come into my internet house and then act up on me in my house and then think you're not going to get blocked, think that you're not going to get the boot. You know what I'm saying? Like get on, you know? So she kind of shed light into that. She said that Simon was the one that talked her into doing the show. And something that was weird, she was like, I had been working on my spiritual growth, and he said that he thought that it would be good for my spiritual growth. And so we were like, me and Adam, we're like, huh? When has a reality show ever been good for someone's spiritual growth? That don't even make not one lick of sense. And she was like, I mean, you know, good for testing my spiritual growth. Let me explain something. I'm gonna stop. Let me explain something right there. A reality show is not where you go to test your relationship with God or your spirituality or wherever you choose to test your relationship. God to do that on his own. He don't need your help. Why intentionally throw yourself into the lion's den? How is your spirituality now? You know what I'm saying? After dealing with that, after being called a racial slur and called out your name and disrespected on TV, and then on top of that, humiliated because your own castmate is now your I was gonna say ex-husband, but he's still your husband's fiance. Is that of God? Is that where God wanted you to go to test your spiritual maturity? Sometimes right, Rajira's mom. Yes, right. Only you can control your own destiny, okay? So don't be y'all folks be killing me with that you know, a test from God. And God didn't put you in that situation. And in season 13, there have been 12 seasons before this for you to know what goes on this show. Do they look like they're going to help with your spiritual growth? No. So don't blame Simon for that. Yeah, Simon may have helped talk you into it, but you went over there under your own free will to go on this show. I was like, girl, bye. Don't sit up here. See, folk be killing me. With this victimhood. Okay, moving on. Adam asked a question. He asked if Falynn blamed Portia for the demise of her marriage. And Falynn, in this, she made a true statement. I agree. Oh my God, I feel like I need some tissue. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Watch the Patreon commercial.
Remember, shout out to my Patreon. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos.
Ooh, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Lord have mercy. It's because it's hot in this room, but then I got this fan blowing on me. It's all this air. I got some allergies, mucus. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, TMI. Okay, where were we at? So Falynn was asked if Portia was the demise of her marriage. And I agreed with Falynn at this point. She says that Portia doesn't have that power to break up her marriage and that she blames her assignment. Excuse me, I do agree that, no one on the outside can break up someone's marriage. They can definitely not help the situation. Okay, Portia definitely didn't help the situation, but she can't hold any responsibility for breaking up their marriage. So I did agree with that. Up and Adam asked if, well, basically he asked her if she was a gold digger. Okay, I put gold digger question mark. Okay, that was my notes. Basically, he asked her if he was a gold digger. He said, "Look, now the people want to know. You basically this man is old. He got money. What was you in it for? Okay, because that's what we all see and that's what we all want to know." And basically she said, "I was not with him for the money. My prenup could tell you that." Girl, you know that prenup told it, honey, because you ain't even get $250,000 when he got 40. He had a strong prenup, honey. She said in this interview that she hadn't even looked at the prenup since signing it, and that she had signed it just 2 days before the wedding. Let me tell y'all something. See, I ain't got to worry about that because me and my husband, we came into this thing together out of college. So we've been in it together. But I'm just saying, for y'all young girls out there that's out here trying to bag y'all the ball up, bag y'all, your men's with the monies and your things like that. Listen. I want y'all to listen good now. Y'all need to be more. Y'all need to read these prenups. I don't have anything against people signing prenups if that's what you want to do. But y'all need to read them and make sure that things are fair and things are equitable. And don't just be signing stuff just to sign stuff. And don't have their lawyer look over it either. Hire your own lawyer. You need a separate lawyer that has your interest at heart. And you need to know what your interest should be. And you need to know that, hey, it's Y and Z. These are the terms on my end, because I guarantee you they're going to get the terms on their end. And I ain't saying Falynn got screwed, but I'm saying she ain't getting unscrewed. Okay, I'm just saying. I tell you what, y'all can say what you want to say about Portia. I guarantee you, if she ever do make it down the aisle, which I don't think she will, but if she do make it down the aisle, she going to have a tighter prenup than what Falynn had. Talking about, what? Less than $250,000, and then man got 40 million. Okay, we know you ain't married him for money, because if you married him for money, hell, for you to still be married, you need at least another 2 years just to stash off more. You ain't even got 2 years in the marriage. Well, she ain't had 2 years in the marriage anyway, so I don't know how much she expected to get. But shoot, you could have got a meal. I'm just saying. Anywho, I'm digressing. I'm digressing. Right. She sure need another profession. If she was a professional gold digger, baby, you on the bench. Okay. Rogeria's mom said she was right. No one has power over the relationship, and definitely don't give the next woman or man the power over you. Take power over you, right? All right. But yeah, but she said she wouldn't win her for the money. As a matter of fact, she don't even like all of the lifestyle and the things that go with money. She don't like the private jets. She don't like designer clothes. That might be how Simon shows his love language, but she prefers quality time. She don't even like to travel. She don't like being on planes. It's too shaky. As a matter of fact, she hates the PJ more than the commercial flight. Well, I don't know the two to compare. I can't compare the difference between being on Delta and then being on the PJ. So how about this? Let me compare the two, and I'll give y'all my opinion on which one I like better. But anywho, she also said that the show wasn't the ruin of her marriage, but apparently things were happening that she did not know about. In my opinion, Simon was probably already out the door. Really. If the show wasn't the ruin of your marriage, I mean, y'all weren't on the show enough for the show to be the ruin of your marriage, to be honest with you. So I don't think you can blame the show on that. But the show could definitely be the ruin of your privacy and your ability to move on amicably through this divorce. That's definitely the show. The show has ruined this divorce. Okay? For sure. Let's see. She denied cheating. She said she never cheated on Simon. Just for those of you who don't know, she said, okay, so they were married for like 18 months. They had been together for 5 years before that. She said they had broken up. They had like a little back and forth relationship in those 5 years, you know, back and forth, break up, make up, break up to make up. That's all we do. Okay? Because you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. Yes. I think of Martin every time I sing that song. Anyway, so she said they had some back and forth. But when they did get back together, they were engaged to be married within 3 months of getting back together. They had picked things up just like things had never left. So we know Simon likes to move pretty fast. But yeah, she said she never cheated during this time. And so they asked if Simon had cheated, if she believed Simon had cheated. Now, me, you, and the person on the corner believe Simon had cheated. That's just what we believe over here. You know, I ain't got no proof on it, so y'all know what I got to put up for that. But she refers to a point where they went to couples counseling, and during couples counseling, for some reason, the therapist brought up infidelity and cheating, and what Simon said was, quote, Simon doesn't get caught unless Simon wants to get caught. Now, if somebody gonna sit in your face and tell you, and you getting asked about cheating, and somebody sitting in your face and say, well, I don't get caught unless I want to get caught. Baby, you better get your stuff and run. You better pack it up. You better pack it up. Okay? Cause that let you know right there what they doing. Just, you don't get caught unless you want to get caught. Okay. All right. Simon say, I'm slick with it. I'm slick with it. Unless you're dealing with these stripper hoes who like to take pictures of your clothes and your stuff and riding around in your car and posting it on their Instagram. Did you want that to be out and about? Did you want that to be seen? Maybe you did. I don't know. I'm just saying. Moving on. Adam was asked if she knew that the divorce was coming, and she said that she didn't. She said that honestly they had been working on things, and they had a conversation about moving forward in their relationship and trying to make things work. But literally the very next day, he had filed divorce, and her lawyer was calling her saying, hey, we need to look at your prenuptial agreement. Mind you, she's talking about this conversation about them allegedly working on their marriage, but she said he hadn't been home in 2 months. So I am confusion. Because where was he for 2 months? And you weren't there. Because we ain't seen Portia leave his side yet. Y'all, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not going to be shady today. I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out, because I want to know this timeline. She was not able to give any timeline. She said everything has been everything has been such a blur. So she hasn't been able to remember exactly when she knew that the marriage was over. But I want to know when did your lawyer call? Look in your call log and tell me, when was the day that your lawyer called and said that he done filed for divorce and you need to look at your prenup? Because now he initially filed in January. She said she addressed that. She said that he had filed before they had decided to work on stuff and he was going to get rid of it. But then he turned around and refiled again in March, I believe it was. So that means, let's say it was the refile in March. Now, y'all supposed to be working on it, but he ain't been home. Now, he had filed in January. And then y'all talked or whatever, but he ain't been home. I'm confusion. Somebody don't sound right. Sounds like to me y'all were living 2 different lives, and y'all have been living 2 different lives for a minute. That's what it sounds like to me. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Basically, she said she's just the most hurt about the kids. She really loved them. They were her mom. You know, she was their mom. She did birthday parties. She made it a point to take care of all the boys, and she hasn't been in contact with him. She hasn't been able to hug and comfort them. They are well aware of who Portia is. I mean, she's been all up and through their house, and she hasn't had any contact with them. Another thing that I just don't like, this is just me talking. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that all of this intermingling of children is happening so fast. I believe we talked about it when the first little announcement was brought up about them, about Portia and Simon co-parenting. And if you actually been following the blogs and following the pages, they posted just last weekend a video of them on the boat and all the kids were together and stuff like that. And it's just too much intermingling too early for me, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You can have yours. This is mine. It's too much intermingling of these children too fast. And how confusing is that? I got a mama, and then I got this stepmama. Now my stepmama gone, and a month later I got this other lady, and you want me to call her mama? I'm confusion as a child. I don't like how it's being handled. That's just my opinion. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what y'all are saying? I missed some comments. But that pre-nup wasn't a fair exchange. It was robbery. It was definitely, Falynn definitely got the short end of the stick. Okay, Portia gonna have a prenup on her engagement ring and all. Okay, one thing about it, I don't know. I think she done learned her lesson from Cordell. I think she done learned her lesson, and she got robbed in that first marriage. So I think she done learned her lesson off of that one. Prosperity say he was messing with Portia before she knew. Is what she's saying. Wait, just for you. Hold on, y'all. Here go my mom. My mama call every Friday. Ma, I'm on live. Yes, mother. All right. Yeah, I know my mama call that lady. I be on live same time every Friday. And there go mom. Okay, anyway. Fit girl say, oh no, he gonna pay for them years before the marriage too. They don't count. The years before don't count. Right. When you're engaged while you're married, you move entirely too fast. Okay. Simon thinking he Casanova over there looking like Jiminy Cricket granddad. Okay, a miss. Okay. So then we get to the end of we start to get to the end of the doggone interview, y'all. This is the part that took me out. I was took out. She gonna say, so Adam gonna ask, what was the question? How does she feel about Simon moving on so quickly with her castmate? And Falynn I'm talking about, hold on, let me see if I can get into character. I don't even know if I can get into character, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Wait, I'm trying. Hold on. I gotta turn my camera off. I can't look at myself while I'm trying to be in the character. Hold on. I gotta change my screen. Okay, let me get a character. Woo. When I said that I love Simon unconditionally, I meant that. So I just want him to be happy with whoever he's with. And I want to be happy. Girl, bye. Bye. Get away from here. Get away. Go away. Okay. First of all, this is a side note. I hate when people say that they love people unconditionally, because that's a lie. The thought of us as regular human beings walking this earth being able to love anyone unconditionally is a lie. That's my belief. Hold on, my screen getting a little woggy. That is my belief. I'm going to tell y'all real quick. I know some people be like, no, I love my children unconditionally. No, you don't. Because you love them as much as you love them because they're your child. That's why you love them. The condition is they're your child. Okay? Okay? So the fact that the thought of, oh, I love you unconditionally is bull. But anyway, and then to say, I just want him to be happy in his new relationship. It doesn't matter who he's with. I just want him to be happy. Girl, that is a beautifully crafted media answer. But this is too new and too fresh for you to expect me to believe. She says, it hurts. It hurts like hell. But I just want him to be happy. Girl, bye. Bye. I don't believe you. But it's cute though. It's cute. She said she used to be an actress. I see you. You better have, girl. If that wasn't a monologue, I don't know what is. No, yes, prosperity. That's the condition of love. That is the condition of love. The fact that the person is your child, the fact that the person is your mother, you would not love them the same. You would not lay down your life for this person if this person were not your child or were not your mother. That is what is making you love them this much, which means it's not an unconditional love. There's nothing. It's still a pure love. It's still a great love, but it's not an unconditional love. No, it's not. But yeah, you know, Candiace and her Kleenex and her crying, y'all already know. But it was masterly crafted, Falynn. Then she goes on to say that, you know, she just hopes that one day she finds a man. She doesn't even want a rich man. Doesn't even want a rich man. She's not dating rich men anymore, and it doesn't even matter. She's trying to get herself together and be the best her for herself. And I will no longer go by Falynn Goubodia. I'm gonna go by Falynn Pena. Good job, NC. Good job. Good job. You better give us this estranged, powerful wife role. You better do it. It was beautifully crafted. Did she really say anything that warranted us waiting for a week for this interview? No. She didn't give us no real tea for real. No. You know, does that change our thoughts and our minds on Simon at all? No, we know that Simon been messing with Portia for a long time during y'all's marriage. And I think that even though you claim that that first filing of divorce, y'all talked about it and y'all decided not to what happened to your Brittany? Why you time out Rajira's mom? Brittany, you in here? I don't know how to untime you out, Rajira's mom. I don't know what happened. Brittany probably slipped. I don't know. I see you're in timeout, but I don't know why you got put in timeout. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, what was I saying, y'all? I'm sorry. I done lost my whole train of thought. Trying to see what's happening in the background. Right. She didn't tell us nothing we ain't know. We know that Simon and Portia have been messing around for a while. We can all assume it. I believe that, okay, when he filed in January, and then it was they took that one off the table and then turned around and then he refiled in March. I think that time was time for him to get his affairs in order. It was probably time that he took to get his affairs in order, and also time that Falynn took to get her affairs in order. But actually, matter of fact, no, I take that back. I think it was probably Falynn. I think Falynn probably did try to like sweet talk him a little bit, but she knew that the divorce was imminent and that it was coming. So she kind of talked him down a little bit and took that last little bit of time to kind of move some money around and get some things situated on her end. And Simon by this point was already checked out because you already said he hadn't been home for 2 months, which means that y'all weren't living as husband and wife. Y'all were sitting up here separated essentially. That what I think that was. You telling me that he hadn't been home in 2 months? Okay. Hey, Alethea. Okay, girl. All right. I guess. That's it, y'all. That's all I got to say about the interview. I'm going to give y'all a chance to come in and speak your piece. If you would like to, hit the link. I just dropped it down in the chat. So call in now if you would like to tell me your thoughts on anything that we talked about today, whether it be the Falynn interview with Up and Adam, or if you want to talk about Candiace's claims that Ashley does not get I figured it was an accident, Brittany. Hey, Regira's mom, if you're still in here, my mom did not mean to block you. I mean, to time you out. She didn't mean to. I figured it was an accident. But what was I saying? Yeah, if you want to talk about Candiace alleging that people take it easy on Ashley just because she's light skinned, you want to talk about Monique Samuel saying that Bravo was blackballing her from doing interviews. What else do we talk about today, y'all? If you want to talk about that photo shoot that was a hot ghetto mess. That girl say did not watch the interview. Thanks for the clip. No, I gave it to you. I pretty much gave everything that was needed, honey. When they be giving these dramatic interviews, they take 10 minutes to answer the question. And I told you got to put the face on. You got to oh, y'all, I'm hot. It's hot in here. It's so hot in here. I'm gonna get off of here. I know I'm getting off a little bit earlier than usual, but I am hot. Announcements for those of you who may not have seen. I did 3 lives yesterday. Yes, count them. 1, 2, 3 lives yesterday. So make sure that y'all check them out. I did a live on a review of BET Sisters season 3 premiere. We also did a live on BET Presents the Encore. That is that new reality show by Carlos King over there on BET, kind of like R&B diva style show. I did a review on that. And then I also did like a recap breakdown and my thoughts on some of this YouTube internet drama and beef. Since my review yesterday, a few more people have come out online. At this point, I have nothing else to say about it. Nothing that anyone can say is going to change my opinion on how everything went down. I did read that article I was finna lie. Thick girl, I did not read the article, but I had already watched a video where the girl in the video read the article, so I didn't have to go and read it myself because I had already saw the video of her reading it. And I was like, I'm not gonna waste my time and read all those lies. Just for those of you who do care about it, the only thing I will say is that one of the panel members, Schoolboy, who had been MIA, finally did show her face yesterday. And basically she admitted that she was being used and she didn't know it. So again, things that all of that YouTube drama, like I said, I already talked about it. I gave my opinion on it. I'm done with it. But if you want to watch the video to hear what I have to say, make sure you click that one as well. Tonight is Ready to Love. So y'all should be getting that review by the end of this weekend. And I think that's all my latest videos that I've posted. So y'all make sure that you're going and you're rewatching and you're liking and you're sharing on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok. all of those things. If you're not following me on Instagram, excuse me, the link is down in the description box as well. So please, please follow. Let me see. I'm missing a few chats. What's her real name? Whose real name? Whose real name? Thick girl. Cause Falynn Pena is Falynn's new name. Who being messy? I'm being good today. I didn't do anything. Oh, they're showing the 50th birthday party for Tupac on Bounce. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Ciao. Yeah, that Falynn Pena. That's it. I think that's it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Remember, we do Finally Beat Friday every Friday at 4:00. If you follow me on Instagram and you see a story that you would like me to talk about, you can always DM me. Shout out to Thick Girl, because Thick Girl be sending me stuff. Half the time, Thick Girl, we be in the same videos seeing the same thing. But I do appreciate it. Shout out to all of my Patreons who have been in the chat. Shout out to all my beauties. If you would like to become a Patreon, support me and support the channel, the link is down in the description box. If you like support by buying any kind of merch, that's in the description box as well. Let's see, anything else? I think that's it. I'll see y'all next Friday. Let me get out of here. Peace.